Welcome back, everyone. I'm here again with another Destiny 2 Grandmaster Nightfall Strike guide. This week's Nightfall Strike is the Arms Dealer Strike in the European Dead Zone, and the Grandmaster version is going to drop the ADEPT version of the Shadow Price Auto Rifle. I'm going to do this video a little differently from last week's, since this strike gave me and my fire team a little bit of trouble, but I attribute that to the fact that we definitely had some mistakes in our loadouts. So I'm basically going to give y'all what my fire team used, in addition to what I think would probably work better for this strike, even though it's only some minor adjustments. Our team for the first run that we did was 2 Sentinel Titans using Middle Tree with Ursa Furiosa and a Hunter using Stasis with Mask of Bacchus. For mods, we used the standard Warmind cell setup that you usually see, using Wrath of Rasputin, Rage of the Warmind, and Global Reach, and then we used Taking Charge with Protective Light on our other pieces to keep us alive. We used pulse rifles and hand cannons as our primaries, since both of those are able to slot unstoppable mods this season. I opted for my Adept Messenger with Rapid Hit and One for All, with Adored in my energy slot for breaking barrier champion shields. I think my main loadout mistake then was picking Xenophage for my heavy instead of a rocket launcher. I found that Xenophage just wasn't putting out the damage I needed it to in most situations, compared to how much ammo I could carry and how much it used to kill things. One of my teammates used Eyes of Tomorrow in his loadout, which I feel gave a much better amount of damage for that open exotic slot, although I would probably run a different rocket launcher, whether that be Eyes, Two-Tailed Fox, or even a legendary rocket launcher with something like Frenzy or Lasting Impression to provide similar results. Izanagi's Burden gets an honorable mention as well, given that in our run of the strike, it was very useful for champion damage and tank damage until the very final boss, where it became a little more difficult to land shots easily and safely. One thing to note is that you will be running into all 3 different elemental shields at different points in the strike, and therefore you should make sure your team has some way to break each type of shield. Now that the loadouts are out of the way, let's get into the room by room breakdown of this strike. Starting in the first area, I recommend trying to bait the unstoppable champion into pushing your fire team before taking him down from around the corner. From there, work on the barrier champion, clear the trash mobs, and move on. In the next part of the base, shoot down the thresher, and then work on the rest of the adds. Make sure that you watch out for the snipers that spawn in the back of this area, since they can be pretty dangerous. From there, take down the green elite, grab the fuel cell, and get ready to move. The war beast and champion will spawn, but your orb carrier doesn't need to be able to get past them. Drop the orb, take out the enemies in the ship, and then dunk. Kill the next round of enemies that spawn, take down the unstoppable champion, and move forward. The next area is more or less just connecting you to the big ship that you have to enter to get to the end of the strike, so clear the enemies and then head outside. Once you get there, we cleared the 2 close ships, as many enemies as we needed to, and then we hopped up on the left side of the ship's ramp and killed the barrier champion, the green elite, and cleaned up everything behind us. We pushed into the ship and killed the first tank before moving up, clearing all the trash mobs again and getting ready to take down the 2 barrier champions that spawn up top. Once they were down, we brought the second Goliath tank down on the elevator. The 3 unstoppable champions here gave us quite a bit of trouble since we couldn't burn them down, but I imagine that probably had something to do with our loadout issues. Don't rush too hard in killing them though, and you can run around the room if you can't burn them down. I instead would opt for stunning and then doing chip damage, since unstoppables have no form of health regeneration. Once all 3 are dead, kill the tank, the green elite, and move forward past the war beast door into the boss fight. The boss fight for this strike was not too difficult, all things considered. We opened by killing the flame turrets, then the unstoppable champion down low. From there, we slowly pushed the room, killing more flame turrets and the 2 barrier champions. Once they were dead, we cleared trash mobs and rode the elevator into the final fight. Here, be very careful, since the boss's sniper rifle can one-shot you. Kill the flame turrets, do some chip damage to the boss, and make sure to kill the trash mobs, since they will get out of hand if you don't take them down. Once the boss moves to his first tower, push his health to the point that he puts his bubble up. From there, take out the thresher, grab the orb, and move. 2 centurions with solar shields will spawn, so make sure to take those out before going too far forward. Once they're dead, dunk the orb and get ready. We kept on the move as best we could, since the boss also tends to run around at this point. Keep chipping his health down, killing war beasts and flame turrets, and eventually he will hop onto his second tower. Repeat, killing the Thresher, Centurions, and dunking, and then you can go in for the kill. Be careful though, because at this point, the boss will spawn some Scions with sniper rifles that can do heavy damage and potentially be dangerous to your team. Once Azan is dead, collect your loot and hope for the Adept Shadow Price to drop. That's it. If you enjoyed this guide or found it helpful, please feel free to like and subscribe. Follow me at Twitch at Kzungu, and have a great day. The rest of the video is just going to have a little bit of gameplay from this Grandmaster that I streamed over on my Twitch channel. However, I am also going to upload the full uncut run of that strike for anybody that would like to see it from start to finish. Although I do not recommend necessarily taking all of our moves, given how much trouble the strike gave us in some parts. Good luck with your runs, and have fun.
I think we just go literally other side of the arena.
Okay, I'll follow you guys. I'll follow you guys. Go ahead and dunk when you're ready. Go ahead and dunk when you're ready.
I was just gonna beeline it, 'cause... Alright, ready?
Yeah, go ahead and dunk. Because we're gonna have war beasts spawning.
Yeah, but it's gonna... we're gonna run past them.
Where to? Here?
Tanks.
I think right here.
I went underneath this.
He's following us, guys.
Yeah, he comes to this side.
Watch out.
I'm still up here, though.
I have a super. I have a super.
I'm dead. There's a barricade on my body. I'm like actually about as safe as I can. John. Yeah, that was a very good dodge.
I'm about to die though. Yeah, no, that was actually horribly unsafe. There were 2 war beasts.
Yeah, they kept getting blind.
Res him. Res me.
You're up.
25. 3, 2, 1.
Please stay behind.
Hold on, I'm moving. I'm trying to pull aggro.
Quarter.
He's got turrets up.
3, 2,
One of the
1.
turrets
Down,
is
down,
dead.
down, down, down.
On me, war beast.
Got it.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
Let's hit the other area.
Right side.
Yeah.
Get his attention real quick. Thank you. I'm reloading. I'm reloading, and then I'm coming over.
I'm using my last one edge.
I don't think there's any champions, so I mean, I'm gonna shoot
Never mind.
headshots.
There
This
were
is such a
spawning
slow boss fight.
Next wave, next wave. I'm also super low on heavy.
I have 20 shots of Xeno. That's going there. Okay, that's just not gonna hit him.
Yeah, there's a Centurion like below you.
A Centurion that just dropped, was he really low health?
I don't know.
Because if so, he's dead now. I killed one. I traded for the Centurion. Probably wasn't worth it, but...
Okay. Ships down.
I'm more worried about the ads.
The boss can't shoot through his shield, can he?
We'll find out. Oh, no. He's not aiming at me, so no. How safe are you, John?
If you kill that guy, pretty safe. I don't see anything on the cams. There's a Legionnaire on that side. Yeah, there you go, he's dead.
You're up.
Isn't there? I just saw a fucking thing. Gonna go grab
The ball is down. Yeah, you can go and get it. I'll
We have
hop...
2 revives left.
Yeah, I'll hop up here, and the ball is... Grab it, and then...
There's another ship spawn.
Centurion down. That's... I think we don't see another ship. Let me make sure there's not another... There's another Centurion. Hold on. Give me a second to take him down.
So if I'm with you.
Yeah, I'm trying to
You
be
wanna-
certain spaces when I have to.
Yeah.
You wanna go below or up top?
I'm going.
Y'all are good. I think that's everything. I just killed the Centurion.
So
we want to
right
do
down
this
this
one.
Yeah, right down this way.
So he's gonna get a shotgun when he comes down, by the way.
Do we want to actually just be like down?
He's gonna.
I think down on this like runway is probably the best spot actually.
I
He's gonna
think
come
that
like right here.
This airstrip right here is the best spot. Go ahead and
Okay,
dunk
I'm
and
gonna-
beeline it. Because he usually
Alright,
goes
so-
towards the center. And we can push up on these boxes.
I'm running.
Because like I mentioned, he has a shotgun now, which is actually good for us. That weapon is worse than what he had before. I'm unloading. He's rushing.
Behind.
You are gonna have to back up because I think he can just boss stomp us to death.
Yeah, I'm just slowly backing up.
I don't see ads.
Quarter. Down in 3, 2.
There's a Scion sniper somewhere. I'm moving. I'm moving back in. I'm trying to get this sniper down.
How you doing on time?
25.
I'm gonna try and freeze him.
And I'm out.
Kill the boss, kill the boss, kill the boss, kill the boss.
I'm getting rid of this guy. I need ammo.
He's dead.
The sniper's dead. Okay, we're good. Good work, boys. Adept Shadow Price. Adept Counterbalance. Raiju's Harness. That was a haul. It was a haul. That was a lot tougher than I thought it was.
It's fun. I liked it.
Killing win one for all. I actually am fine with that on the Adept Shadow Price.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I am actually okay with that roll. Man, it's just so nuts to me that Adept Counterbalance actually kills your range. It takes 10 range off. It is an Adept mod.
God, I did so bad.
That was... I did really bad in that strike. No, I actually did